Oh my goodness. It is time for vacation, and let me tell you something. I just got back from an amazing trip, and I'm so excited to share with you because guess what? Y'all, Tiffany took on Disney 50th anniversary. I'm so excited to share with y'all. So come on, let's go. Let's talk about it. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, I and my family, I gotta include them, we had so much fun. When you say you are going to Disney World, let me tell you, that is a broad statement. Now, if you're looking for a video that's like telling you how to budget, that's gonna give you numbers and all this other kind of stuff about going to Disney, this ain't it. Okay? Because as much as I love to save money and I love to budget, I'm also about, being stress-free and having a good time. And Disney World was one of those places where financially we budgeted for it and we just allowed ourselves to have a good time and not stress about the numbers, right? Why am I saying that? I did say two key important things. We budgeted for it as a family, and we also just did it to where it was stress-free. Now, this is not our first time going to Disney. Me and my lovely husband, we celebrated our honeymoon at Disney World. Yes, Disney Magic Kingdom, and it was amazing. And I always knew that one day I would want to take my children, and we have. We took them before, and the first time when we took them, we did our best to like penny pitch in all of these different areas, whereas we did, right? We saved money, but it was work. Okay? It was work trying to save that money and making sure that we kept and stuck to our tight budget that we created for ourselves. So just to put you in a perspective, the last time versus this time, we budgeted, I think, like $5,000 the last time, and I believe we came a little bit under that. And that was including, as we entered into Disney parks, like leaving for lunch, right? Having a cooler filled with sandwiches and drinks so that we weren't spending the money in the park. That was my husband. He works for the government, so it was using the discounts that were available to him through that. It was trying to go through find deals, not only to get into the park, but also finding like different merchandise and different things that we wanted outside of Disney World and in Magic Kingdom versus being in the park. So when I say we were trying all these different ways, and we were pretty successful with that, but we felt like there were certain things that we still kind of missed out on, okay, because of that. So this time around, we really truly just focused on budgeting and what we wanted to do and just having a good time. So without putting our business out there, because as you can see, we love Disney, we spent a nice chunk of change that didn't jingle. Yeah, probably too much. But on another note, there are 5 of us. So 5 people at Disney, you can only imagine. But when I say Disney World, let me break it down to you, okay? There are multiple parks in Disney World. So I want to say to you, if you go to Disney World, invest in being able to explore Disney world. Okay? What am I telling you? I'm telling you the best bang for your buck is being able to do the Park Hopper Pass. And if you can do it in multiple days. Because y'all, we did a Park Hopper Pass in one day. Because we were like, we've been here before. We've done this. We bought the t-shirt. Literally. We haven't done this before. But this time, y'all, we got matching shirts. Yes, we did. And it's so easy if somebody gets out of place to be like, hey, I'm looking for this person. They have on this shirt. And also, they look really cool on pictures. So this makes it a part of the experience. And this top I got off of Amazon. And you can find, they range from $10 I saw. And they can go up and find some that are real fancy that are like $30. So there's a wide range. Like, this is not an impossible thing to do. I mean, or you may have the skill to do it yourself. So it's a fun aspect. It adds to pictures and everything as you are exploring all of the different parks of Disney. And it definitely helps you to be able to point out your party. This is also a part of that experience, right? This is allowing you to bring yourself into the experience. So as you are dressed alike and all of those different kinds of things, just embrace the magic and fun of Disney theme parks. Because it's well worth it. I'm telling you, it's well worth it. And I got so much more to share. I got to figure out how to do this a better way. Because it's just too much to share. I'm not going to get it all in this video. And so, you know, as we continue to go on with this video, this is a shameless plug. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Okay, now let's continue on and get back into it. So, we were like, we can do all the parks in one day. Well, guess what? One of the parks that we decided to go to, we hadn't attended before. Not to mention it was pouring down raining, which was Animal Kingdom. So it would have been nice to be able to have more time to spend in Animal Kingdom. And this time around, so we switched it up a little bit. In the past, we started at Magic Kingdom, and then we went to Hollywood Studios. So this time, what we did was we tried to go to 3 parks because there is a total of 4 parks. So you have Magic Kingdom, which everybody goes to. You have Animal Kingdom, where you can visit Pandora. You have Hollywood Studios, where you can go on the Star Wars adventures. And then you have Epcot Center, where you can travel and see the entire world or a lot of different countries in one space, which I have not yet to see because my family does not want to go to Epcot Center. I know. We will talk about that another time. I'm not going to rant about that because we're focusing on the amazing time that we had. Okay? So, and then there's an unspoken, almost like its own theme park within itself. And you have Disney Springs. Okay? So let's talk about just the value in having a Park Hopper Pass. It allows you to go from park to park, visit and see Disney World as a whole, which was amazing. And riding the different rides that we wanted to ride and feeling like, oh, if I didn't get to ride this one, we can go back later possibly to ride that ride. And that was amazing. The other thing is that we had our Genie Pass. Okay, it used to be called the Fast Pass, but now it's like the Genie Plus or something or the other. And they still had this thing that was like the Lightning Passes, but it too was called something else. And they can really work in your favor. Having the Genie Pass, the Fast Pass, it works well because you're able to not have to wait in lines that are 80 minutes long, because it does happen. It's a theme park. They're busy, and I don't care whether you're at a theme park and where you live and where you're from. Unless you're from Disney, you're going to be in lines. So why not have something to assist you that's like $15 to where you can choose at least the rides that are important to you that you want to ride and get on them quickly. And that way when you're standing in lines, it's not that bad. It's not standing in line after line after line. Okay? So I would suggest that you get the Genie Plus. Also, downloading the app. When you download that app, it is so helpful because it allows you to see into the parks and go through and be able to figure out where you are, so you can pull up the maps of each park without having to actually stop and getting a paper map that can be lost, right? So having the app downloaded, which allows you to put your tickets on there, it allows you to have your photo pass, which is a must, because it's so much to see and it's so much to do if you're hopping from park to park that our phones die, which they have areas where you can buy chargers. You can buy the charger or whatnot, but it's nothing like knowing that you can relax and just go up and take the pictures with the characters, take the pictures from the rides, and in that photo package that's like $100 and something, it's all there. So rather than spending $20 on a photo here, $20 on a photo there, you have all the photos that you want that are yours to do what you like for $100 and something. And when you have more than one like group of families, like for us, we have multiple families go, so we just split the cost, and we were able to all have everybody use the same code, and we were able to get all the pictures that we wanted, which makes for an amazing family time, because there were times when we weren't together and it worked out. Okay, so getting the photo package is awesome. There's also games on the app that allows you to play them, or your kids to play them while you waiting in line, which makes it not feel so long to be waiting in a line. I am not a person who really rides a lot of rides, so being in Disney World and having rides that don't necessarily go upside down, like roller coasters and different things like that, were fun for me. But they also have all of these different shops when you go into different places. And I think it's just amazing to be able to enjoy that. So let's like break it down, right? So Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom has the princesses, which we all want to see. And then not only that, you have all of these amazing shops that you can go to throughout Magic Kingdom. Then in Pandora, I didn't see much of Pandora because we were going for a particular ride and we were able to get through. But let me tell you something, feeling like you are engulfed in Pandora was an understatement, especially with the rain. Like with the rain coming down and seeing all of Pandora being green and the branches and just it was mythical. Like it was so magical the way that everything looked. And we did the flight training ride where the rites of passage. I didn't think I was going to be able to handle that. But it was an amazing experience, and the waits for the rides, Disney does an amazing job with disguising the long waits with things for you to see, different things for you, especially with the app for you to click on, like there's little barcodes and things happen. So that was pretty cool. And then going into Hollywood Studios, it's always awesome, like seeing the stormtroopers and that whole Star Wars experience, and watching my kids this time around versus the last time around, just really having a better understanding of what was going on and really getting the Star Wars movies and all of that. Like, just being engulfed. That's the one thing about each park in Disney that I can say is that they do an amazing job of making you feel like you are really truly experiencing what you have seen in the movies. So Disney, 2 thumbs up for that. Not that I would expect anything less, but that part is just awesome. Okay? And we did, what was that ride called? Oh my goodness. I can't think of it right now, but that's okay. But of course we enjoy Star Wars. My family's big on that. And so we did a few Star Wars rides. Once again, that was probably not one of my best shining moments because I thought that I was going to lose it without giving it away. I felt like I was in a movie. And I didn't appreciate that. There was moments where I was literally fearful for my life. I'm not joking. I told myself they were actors, and at the same time I was sucked in, and there were moments where I thought I was going to lose my life. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. And that was the only ride I rode over in the Star Wars area. So, thank you, but no thank you to that ride. I won't. I think it was something about the resilience. Something. I'll put it on there because, yeah, that was someone else. But other than that, being afraid, it was an experience. I loved every minute of experiencing and having fun at Disney World. And do I think that it is worth it? Certainly. It's no place where you can be engulfed and feel like a kid again and it be okay. Walt Disney had a thing that said, never grow old. You know what? That takes me to like thinking in the Bible where the word says, come unto the Lord with a childlike spirit. It's nothing like it. Disney is truly the happiest place on earth. And I don't even know how to put it in a 20-minute video how amazing and exciting it is. I probably have to go back and break down each individual like theme park to get you to understand and even share just a glimpse of how awesome it is. So I'm just simply putting up this video as a review and saying I give Disney World a 10 out of 10. And it is worth whatever money you spend. And even if you have little money, okay. So say for instance, if your children are like uber small and you're like, I don't want to spend all this money for going someplace that they're not going to remember. Well, guess what? You can do a date night at one of the Disney parks and just go to a park by yourself or go to the park. If you don't have a babysitter, take your kid to the park. I know there's an age where the kids are free going into the Disney park. So even if you did one Disney park while your child is really small, the other is almost like a little mini Disney park is Disney Springs. It's a place where you can shop and they have like little rides that are there that are like for little kids that are small. And so you can take them there and they can create memories there as well. You have the Lego store there. You have different stores to shop in and exhibit the they got the Rainforest Cafe, and there's also like a restaurant that's where, how come I can't remember, it's like Dino something, and that's where we ate, which the food was awesome, but that's a whole different video. Disney Springs was an amazing place to go. Still, they amazingly safe. That's the other thing, like checking into going through the lines and everything as far as getting into Disney. Disney, hands down, has the best, quickest, fastest, and to me, best security that I have witnessed. Getting in and getting into the parks, even though it may seem like a lot when you first get there, like it goes so quick. So that's just another plus in working with Disney. And I will say this too. If it's your first time, make sure you go to the visitor center and they have buttons that say this is my first time at Magic Kingdom, or I'm celebrating this. Get those buttons, and I'm just telling you, it makes you even more involved in like the experience, and they are so helpful. They just want you to have an amazing time there. So once again, I'm telling you that Disney is well worth the planning. It is well worth setting apart the time. It is well worth you sharing it with your family and even experiencing it for yourself. I can guarantee you that you will go into Disney thinking that you are doing it for your kids, and you yourself will come out with the biggest smile, feeling refreshed. And I know that's crazy, leaving the theme park, because you'll be tired, but you'll be so overjoyed. Your cup will be, it will runneth over, that you will not regret the experience. So I hope that this video was helpful. You guys have an amazing day. I just want you to take some time to love on your family. If Disney is a thought in the back of your mind, make it come into fruition. And I cannot talk. Find a way to work things out, to make it happen, so that you all can definitely have an opportunity to visit the happiest place on earth. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Tiffany, and this is my take on it, Disney style.